Go live. Go live. Bentar. hang on.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known.
Subscriber.
I miss this feeling.
Maybe like take a viewer in this across multiple event. Oke, menarik. Kazuhaya. Bentar, gue penasaran. Kazuha tuh gimana? Kalau dibaca dari skillnya sih, dia ini kayak apa ya? Kayak Bennett gitu loh. Dia nambahin damage. Tapi cuma yang si ini ya, apa namanya? Apa namanya? Ini 0.04% itu seberapa ya? Oh, matematika gue jelek. Ini oke. Kontak ini, iya oke. Can be used in mid-air, charge up before unleashing greater animal overlash AUN. Oke. So tap-nya. Oke. Terus kalau ini? Oh. Oke, so let's see. Bentar, ada yang mau gue tes dulu. Kalau barbar hitnya berapa? 574. So naik 900. Kan ada kan pakai Wait, berapa damage-nya? Gara-gara itu berapa? Nggak bisa gara-gara itunya. Hydro-nya. Ouch. Oh, nikmat ya. Ingat. Coba lihat damage pertama kan. Oh, 299 enggak, itu enggak crit 299. Oke. Enggak pernah crit ya udah. Langsung meninggal. Oh, hang on. Continue challenge. Oh, menarik sih tapi. Walaupun enggak itu dia tetap kena ya. Tadi kalau begini. Oke. Kagak dapat 2 kali gacha. Ntar gue coba gacha deh. Ini asik sih. Ntar gue coba cek dulu. Ini kan damage-nya berapa? 299. Terus di infuse. Langsung mati. 400. Damage-nya naik. Yang penting ke infuse gitu. Yang penting ke infuse. Wah, enak ya. Kazuha enak. Cuma gak susah ya. Ingat. Wow. Oke, enak Kazuha sih. Bentar, coba gue gacha. Gacha ini. Enak. Enak, sumpah. Tapi senjatanya itu ya. Coba gue yang infuse deh. Oh, nikmat. Enak pakai Shinchu sih. Coba kalau di ini kan. Oh, let's go. Coba loncat kan. Oh baby. Oh, gue seneng. Sama-sama hakim. Sama-sama hakim dong. Oh iya dong. Coba lihat damage-nya berapa? 299. Kalau di infuse jadi 466.
Go, Barbara, go!
Oke, cara mainnya kayak gitu sih. Dia naikin damage dia. Kayak Mona atau gimana gitu jadi ceritanya. Enak, gacha. Gue coba berapa kali guys, tapi ya gue udah 5.500 atau 5.600. Bentar. Berarti bisa 30 kali. Enak Pasti dapetin ini. Oh, bantu Razor. Bantu Razor enak nih. Oh, atau pengganti Razor. Gacha 10 kali. 10 kali. Semoga dapat 2. Amin. Oh, kita skip. Oke, beda. I'll take it. Why not? Untuk matematika gue nggak bagus. Iya, cuma bisa 30 kali. Coba dapat apa? Oke. Oh, berapa C3 berarti? C3. Incar Kazuya nggak bang? Gue incar sekarang. Gue incar. Enak. Enak Kazuha. Apalagi nanti kan, aduh, gue mesti Kazuha sih. Tapi biasanya bakal dijauhin ini. Let's see. Jauh ini. Ada 80 PT pasti. Kayak biasa. Let's go. C4. Apa ini? Why not? Nambah itu. I'll take it. Cici, nah gue udah red off tadi. Kemarin dapet deluxe, jadi bakal red on. Cuma pertanyaannya, gue bisa dapetin atau enggak? Pertanyaannya di situ. Tukar ini. 7 kali. History. Gue senangnya sih full 10 kan V-Shell. 6, 7, 8 38. 2 kali lagi. Tes 2 kali lagi. Oke. Oke, nggak dapat. Stop dulu. Gue cici pengen sih, cuma udah red on. Nggak bakal dapat soalnya. Nggak bakal dapat cici jadi. Udah dapat deal. Enak ya Kazuha. Nikmat Kazuha. Kita harus stop eksperimen. Kita mesti stop eksperimen. Mantap. Nikmat Kazuha. C4. Get regenerate of energy for Rosaria. I can only trigger once each time raging. Gue dapet Gen di PT 34. Hoki. Gue PT gue nggak pernah sampai ini sih. Gue pasti antara 70 atau 80 pasti. Gue nggak pernah di bawah itu. Gue nggak pernah hoki. Hoki tidak pernah menghampiriku. Makanya gue pindah ke sains. 5 energi ya, gue bisa nge-spam ulti berarti. Ultinya berapa? Bisa sih. Tapi mesti jadiin ya. Boleh sih. Sama dia minta naikin EM. Ini EM kan? Coba. Tapi tumbalnya tumbalnya tidak cukup. Naikin dulu biasa. Cukup sih. Oke, cara naikin EM pakai HP flat. Kita coba. Ini kayak gini. Tapi ini biasanya sih bakal yang naik HP per sensor. Kita skip dulu. Yang mana yang oke ya? Ini boleh deh. Kemungkinan sih crit rate yang naik. Kita butuh HP flat di sini. cara naikin Elemental Mastery. Ada nggak ya gue nyimpan HP flat? Nah, tapi kemungkinan create rate yang naik gara-gara save flat yang create rate. Hang on. Ada nggak ya? Kayak gue jarang nyimpan HP flat deh. Adanya HP persen. Oh, ini boleh crit damage. Kemungkinan sih naik. Kemungkinan yang naik si HP persen. Kita coba naikin itu dulu. Nah, boleh deh ini deh. Circuit crit rate, substat, HP flat. Kalau nggak naik crit rate, elemental mastery ya. So, let's see. Crit rate kan yang naik. Oh, sayang sekali. I mean, I'll take it, but sayang sekali. Ini kita masih lanjut cari ini. Apa namanya? Masih lanjut cari Crimson. Gue dapat bintang 5 di PT 780. Sama, antara 70 sampai 80 gue pasti dapat ya. Homa kemarin sampai 80 atau 70 yang mentok banget gitu. Oh, susah ya. Orang bilang gue hoki. Padahal bau. Step mana? Step, temanin Step. Kasih Iron Sting kalau nggak dapat weaponnya. Iya, Iron Sting bagus. Iron Sting. Ini gue berapa? Oh, ada 100 itu ya. Boleh. Ayo Step, Kazuha Step. Temanin Step. Atau ke ini, Voice. Mana Step ya? Steppy. Steppy. Temenin. Aku butuh Kazuha. Kam. Oh, langsung 3. Lovely. Tapi apa ya? Dapat. Oh iya, Baido. Oh, C2 ingat. Arc lightning can jump to additional target. Gue jadi pengen build Baido. Oh, boleh sih. Kayaknya pindah sih. DPS physical sudah. Oh, sudah tidak bagus. Sepertinya kita harus pindah. Step mana ya? Aku butuh step. Mantap bang, gue dapat PJS. Oh, nice. Gue belum dapat. Ini udah berapa ya? 40 puluh lagi. Nggak tahu dapat ribunya dari mana ini. Waktunya stop science. Waktunya nikmati surga dunia dulu. Startnya mulai dari 76. Ah ya. Gue 70 enggak. 70 sampai 80 gue baru dapat karakter biasanya. Gue lupa home atau di berapa. Pokoknya paling mentok. Weapon 80 atau bukan sih? Gue agak lupa. Tapi enak sih. Xingqiu, Baido, Kazuha. Satu lagi apa bebas satu lagi? Bennett. Iya, Bennett. Tim nasional. Lovely. Itu damage-nya nambah itu. Mana ya step ya? Beli kota bentar. Oh, oke. Beli kota. Oke. Sama ada misi kan? Enggak salah. Iya, ada misi. Oke, habis ini terus kita misi. Waktunya buat nikmati ini dulu. Waktunya buat menikmati hidup. Butuh vacation. Butuh vacation. Scientist butuh waktu libur. Ntar kita nunggu satu orang. Nunggu punya Kazuha ini. Di kiri Kazuha. Oh, nikmat Kazuha. Tapi aneh Moya enggak sih, apa namanya, 4 Fury. Gue Fury bau-bau. Paling ini sih damage energi recharge, atau yang pakai yang tadi ini Elemental Mastery Crit Rate kan oke. Satunya pakai ini crit damage sama ini. Let's go Steppy. Oh ayo Bang Lan, oh ayo Kayla. Nggak gacha, udah tadi gacha 32 kali, yes, dan belum belum dapat. Jadi total ini baru 40 pull, dan iya harus 80 pull sih baru dapat. Udah apa namanya, udah kutukan, yes, udah kutukan. Gua tidak dicintai oleh hoki, makanya gue pindah ke science. So secretnya aman. Oke, aman. So let's go. lanjut cari ini, sekalian cari tumbal. Oh, Kazuha wajib pull sih ini. Ini ceritanya kayak Bedo waktu itu. Bedo lagi apa namanya? Albedo. Tahu kan Albedo? Kayak dijelek-jelekin Albedo. Apa ini karakternya gimana? Tapi pas sudah tahu bakal bisa ngehit 20k, skillnya doang itu tinggal taruh tut. Terus kita tinggal hit gitu 20k terus kan tiap 2 detik, baru dapat. So, ini Kazuha oke. Kalau bisa sih pull sih. Apalagi kan musuh sekarang abisnya yang itu robot, udah mulai banyak tuh robotnya, jadi wajib main elemen. Dan si Kazuha ini naikin damage elemennya. Pokoknya nikmat deh.
Clouds high. The birds come. Order guide you.
Oh, liatin damage-nya. Kazuha. Oh.
Gather.
Cong ya?
A touch of frost. Fallen leaves adorn my night. Stabilize.
Lovely.
One with my blade.
Skulty.
Will have order.
Wah, gak crit. Oh, circuit gue masih HP. I don't feel so good. Habis ini out dulu set. Kayak bikin kondensator lagi. Wah. Oh, oke. Let's go. Ganti Chongyun 1, 2. Another 1, 2, 3. Circletnya kita ganti ke Scholar. And moment of truth. Sekalian bikin condense sama sense-nya ganti ke attack si sense Zhongli-nya. Bau. Oh, keren. Ini apa ini? Oh, bau. Ini kan. Oke, keluar dulu. Kita bikin condense. Kenapa ya bau ya kalau nggak ada crit di apa namanya? Apa namanya itu? Elemental damage-nya. Nggak tahu kenapa. Bang, Kazuha wangi nggak? Wangi, enak. Kalau bisa dapetin sih dapetin aja kalau bisa. Sumpah bakal berguna, enak banget. Skillnya nggak usah di hold kalau bisa mainnya dia, biar cepet. Tapi di hold oke juga sih, kan damage-nya gede tuh kalau di hold. Bentar, audio gue oke tidak? Audio. Tes oke emang. Ganti balikin. Ini gue pakai ini tadi, bau dapatnya. Ganti ini. Bikin satu condense. Lanjut 5 kali. Ta 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 ta. Oh, banyak banyak karakter yang harus di build. Ntar di lock dulu. Ini last hari terakhir kita Crimson. Habis itu cari buat ininya. Apa namanya? Bahan asen ya. Yang dari Pyro Regis fight. Yes.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
Bahan asennya udah aman. Terus kita lanjut build karakter lain. Gue sih mikirnya sih build Beidou. Tapi ya kalau nggak Beidou sih jadi Invisial. Antara dua itu. Bang, benarkah teori Kiki atau Mona apabila kita spin 50-50? Oh, pengennya di lock, cuman ini orang-orang bilang bakal dapat Kiki. Kalau nggak Mona. Gimana bang, apa benar teori itu ada? Gue kurang tahu sih kalau gacha-gacha itu. Gue terlalu lama main di artefak, jadi gue nggak ngikutin. Gue nggak ngikutin begituan. Gue lupa ganti sirkuitnya kan. Gue lupa ganti sirkuitnya. Bukan sirkuit apa? Sense. Sense kan lupa diganti. Wah, ada yang pakai Kazuha. Aku bisa wipe Kazuha, cuman malas aku butuh ayah Virgil. Ini bisa juga. Semua karakter Inazuma kayak gitu deh. Yakin kan nggak mau Kazuha? Sumpah enak loh Kazuha. Jangan sampai kayak Albedo waktu itu. Apa ini kameranya? Tengok.
Solidify. One with my blade.
Transferin dulu shieldnya. There we go. Wah. Wah.
One with wind and cloud.
Sini ya. Gue lupa ganti gue lupa ganti sense-nya. Semoga nggak apa-apa. Oh, it's not good. 2, 3. Teman-teman yang sedang menonton, apakah benar teori Kiki? Oh, udah gue baca ya tadi ya. Oh, enggak sih, enggak tahu sih. Oh iya. Itu kurang tahu juga. Coba yang tahu teori Kiki. Moment of truth. Bisa aja, cuman aku butuh tukang pukul selain Hutau. Kalau Hutau terlalu ekstrim. Mau naik Kiki Israel. Oh, dapat ini semua dong. Oh, dia mau. Oh, dia mau juga. Nah, oke, Hydro, I'll take it. Menarik. 3. Waduh, gimana nih Mbah Game Studio? Apakah sebaiknya spin aja atau enggak? Takut dapat Kiki. Oh, udah VT 80. Kalau 80 sih mending gacha 10 kali. Biasanya dapat ini kan, apa namanya? Dapat 2 bintang 5 biasanya. Enggak tahu juga tapi. Biasanya kalau VT-nya apa tuh? Iya. Dapatnya bintang 5 biasanya. Ini gue bingung. Kayaknya enakan pakai bintang 3. Entah kenapa. Let's go. Kalaupun harus punya target di hati. Iya.
I will have order. Gather.
Wah. Oke.
One with my blade, the birds come. One with me.
So yun.
Spirit blade, attack.
Order guide you.
Gobletnya.
The wind
Aman goblet.
Gather.
forth, my blade.
Gather.
There you go.
This is order.
Oh. Satunya kesini nggak? Oke, satunya kesini.
One with nature.
Oke. Kasih.
From whence you came. One with wind and cloud.
Jongli oke banget Kak Lan. Oke banget Jongli.
I will
Nikmat
have
Jongli.
order.
Wah.
Solidify.
One with nature.
Belum meninggal. Ayo. There you go. Satu, dua. Satu, dua, tiga. Oh iya, larinya cepat. Gara-gara Diona. Oh, menarik. Kita ganti ini. 5 kali dapat apa namanya? 5 kali dapat lava dong. Pengen full Kazuha tapi waifu Inazuma lebih menggoda. Oh, there you go finally. Oh, bau. Ini apa ini? Menarik. Kebanyakan Geo goblet. waktunya puasa. Udah cukup Geogo udah oke. Geogo udah jadi. Apakah betul itu Bang Lancer? Kalau betul saya kumpulkan Primo Gem ya meskipun harus membuat gitar Leeway dan Monster. Biasanya sih gitu. Yang gue lihat sih kayak gitu. Jadi kayak dia 80 belum dapat gitu kan. Jadi plus 10 dapat 2 bintang 5. Biasanya. Coba-coba aja. Enggak rugi juga. Kalau mau full Kazuha, segimana butuhnya kalau Primo belum mau bandai, mending tahan dulu. Oh, enak Kazuha. Oh, sumpah enak Kazuha. Ibaratnya itu Kazuha ini kayak Bennett atau kayak Mona.
Adorn my night. One with nature.
Nambahin elemental damage dia. Wah.
Forth my blade. Into the wind.
Order guide.
Aduh. Pyro.
Rise.
Submit for judgment.
Istilah itu iya sih, kayak Shield Zhongli ya. Shield Zhongli kan dia nurunin ini elemental resist. Si Kazuha ini dia naikin damage resist, damage elemental.
Gather.
The wind moves.
Oh,
One with my blade from whence you came.
step kelek ya. Hang on, pindahin ke sini.
Into the wind. My blade. One with wind and cloud.
This is order.
Bal sih paling pas udah final arc quest kayaknya. Kayaknya.
Solidify.
One with nature.
Quake.
There you go. Chong Yun. 1, 2. Another 1, 2, 3. Terus circlet ganti ke Scholar. Kaget gua. Oke, let's go. Tapi ini juga masih rumor. Iya sih rumor. Bal. Oke. Oh, bau. Ini apa nih? Oh, bau juga. Ini apa nih? Menarik. Ntar gue di Discord sinyal gue aman gak ya? Gue keluar aja ya. Nah, gue keluar dulu aja. Oh, ngeri. Kok sinyalnya jelek. Kita balikin ke ini. Goblet. Coba-coba. Siapa tahu dapat yang lebih baik. Let's go.
I will have order.
The wind knows.
Susah keren. 70% padahal.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Wah.
Clouds high. The birds come.
This is order.
One with nature.
Pindah ke sini.
Stabilize.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Oh,
I will have order.
enggak kan level.
Adorn my night. The wind
Stabilize.
Oh, fokus sekali. Oh, kita fokus sekali.
swift and merciful. Into the wind.
There you go. Kesana nggak dia? Kesana nggak dia? Ada ya.
Submit for judgment. A touch of frost.
Crumble.
Clouds high. The birds come. The wind moves.
Rise.
Hang on.
One with
Order
nature.
guide.
There you go. Kecenangan. Chong Yun 1, 2. Another 1, 2, 3. Circletnya ganti ke Scholar. Moment of truth. Ntar story ketemu Bedo ya. 38. Apa ini? Oh, Crayobo. Menarik. Bau. Oh. Oh. Aku digoda bener sekarang, sialan. Kalau bisa full aja. Soalnya bagus, seriusan bagus. Baru bisa pakai internet dari tadi hash persen apa? H plus terus. Asa apa ini kayak ini yang lagi partai sama aku. Tapi dia bukan pakai kuota nih. Wifi-nya yang error. Tapi akhirnya dia beli kuota. Wow. Let's go.
One with my blade from whence you came.
I will have order.
Okay.
As one with wind and cloud. Spirit blade. Attack.
Crumble.
A touch of frost.
There you go. I need my ult. I need my
Order
ult.
guide.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Eh.
Submit for judgment. Swift and merciful.
Quake.
Hah. Taruh sini.
From whence you came.
I
Pakai
will
aja
have
ulti.
order.
Oh, bahaya. Ya.
My blade. Fallen leaves. One with nature.
Rise.
The wind knows me.
There you go.
Spirit blade. A touch of frost.
Come on, crit.
Order.
Nice.
Chill.
Oke. Chong Yun. 1, 2. Antara 1, 2, 3. Bang, coba gobletnya diselang Seli Crimson sama lava. Aku penasaran. Udah pernah sih? Dia kayak gimana ya? Jadi agak bau. Kayaknya sih gara-gara itu sih. Kan gue coba ganti itu ya pas di pertengahan. Biasanya sih kayak gitu. Jadi bau. Oh, Nemo. Nah. Nggak ada elemental mastery-nya. Sayang. Menarik sih. Ada yang bagus nggak? Oh, attack percent. Oh, ini bagus. Oh, itu bagus tadi tuh. Oh, tadi bagus sih. HP persen, cryo. Fix kunci crit. 100% dapat crit pakai itu. Selama yang dinaikin gak ada elemental mastery-nya tapi. Kalau ada elemental mastery-nya, ceritanya bakal beda. Ceritanya bakal beda. Tapi fix dapat crit itu. Kalau pakai yang tadi. Goblet cryo, substat HP persen. Oh, masih jauh ya. Lain-lain. Kayaknya gue belum lain 2 kali. Kazunya step C berapa? Masih channel dia. Kok nggak salah channel. Oh, kapan gue hoki begitu ya? Mesti harus 80 terus. Lalu 80 full terus. Jadi kita DC. Oke.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and
Bisa
calm
nggak
my
kita
vital
naikin tadi itu?
energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Mumpung dapat bau. Ini kan? Yes. Elemental Mastery. Gimana cara naikin Elemental Mastery? Tapi bang, kamu luck banget dapat elemental bonus goblet. Agak sering sih, cuma seringnya itu. Gara-gara eksperimen gue tuh gara-gara eksperimen gue tumbalin. Gue dapat terus bintang 5 bintang 4. Bintang 5 gue tumbalin, bintang 4 gue tumbalin. Wah, kebahaya. Oh, bahaya. Nah, Mastery ya.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Gue butuh HP flat. Oh, ini naik sih nih, hang on. Kan 1. Nah, terus tinggal 1 HP flat. Ada nggak HP flat? Gue nggak mau pakai alam Mastery karena bakal naikin HP persen ya. Paling oke udah HP flat. Nah, oh enggak, HP persen main start. Tidak oke. Nah, ini dia nih. Kemungkinan sih, aduh. Aduh. HP persen. Let's see. Harusnya saya alam Mastery ya. Kalau nggak alam
Heart be
Mastery,
pure,
HP
evil
persen.
be erased,
So,
mind be purged,
moment of truth.
world be
Let's go!
forget that last
Alam
part.
Mastery. I'll take it. Nah. See, HP flat. Selama yang main stat ini nggak ada yang mau kita naikin gitu. Oh baby, berapa kali naik ya? Kan 1 crit red, 3 alam Mastery. Seingat gua 3 atau 2. Oh lovely. Lan, halo Edion. Ada apa? Gua gimana ya? Gue tahu gimana cara naikinnya. Cuma gue lupa cara naikinnya gimana. Setelah berbulan-bulan gue ngelakuin eksperimen, kayak gue paham gimana cara naikinnya. Kayak kalau ini ada subsnya apa, subsnya gimana, gue tahu gimana cara naikinnya. Cuma gue lupa gimana cara naikinnya. Ada harga yang harus dibayar.
I take my
Gue
meals
nemu
cold
gimana
to
cara
quiet the spirit and
gimana
calm
cara
my vital
naikin crit
energies.
yang gue mau.
Genshin infused water
Cuma
with
bayarannya
taste
gue lupa
and
gimana caranya. Gue harus cari serpihan memori biar tahu gimana caranya. But Elemental Mastery. Di video maybe. Coba tumbalnya kurang banyak. Ngapain lagi ya? Oh iya. Bentar, step. Waktunya story time. Gimana sih, Bang? Gimana? Gampang. Itu yang di video itu udah paling gampang yang gue bikin video itu. Kayak udah gue ringkas. Jadi walaupun lu tanya, gue pasti jawabnya kayak yang di video. Jadi lihat yang di video aja. Lihat yang di video aja. Bentar gue ganti ke Razor. Yes. Terus story gimana? Story time. 1900, oke. Di sini. Dari mana ya? Ya dari sini. Kalau bisa bantu share streamnya, gue bakal berterima kasih banget sih buat bantu channel ini berkembang. Banyak yang nonton, jadi semangat. Sama gue pengen nanya sih, lebih suka video yang kayak gue bikin gimana ya? Kayak gue bikin panjang gitu, atau yang cepet-cepet aja kayak 3 menit, 4 menit. Saya kalau mau bikin 10 menit, gue bisa bikin jadi 10 menit videonya, tapi nah itu gue tau kalau orang nonton tutorial pasti pengennya yang cepet. Karena gue kalau nonton tutorial gue pengen yang cepet, kayak langsung to the point gitu loh. Tapi orang pada nanya harus gimana gitu, kayak udah coba 1 bulan, coba tunjukin yang sebulannya itu. Nanti kalau gue tunjukin jadi lama. Mas Tan punya Kazuha? belum punya. Lagi OTW coba cari. Bakal susah sih, tapi berapa hari ya? Oh, 20 hari. Nggak tahu sih. Let's see. Wait, ada teleport? Wait, what?
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I'm feeling a bit better.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thank you, Paimon.
Don't mention it, partner.
Sesubay
Everyone
naman.
is look out for one another.
Gue setuju sih.
Where should we go next? If we want to
Oh, pengen
continue
build bay
with
daw.
the journey.
Tapi
Hmm.
resorts-nya.
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need answer from her.
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try and think of someone.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor. She's from Inazuma.
Oh ya?
Let's see what she has to say.
Okay. Autumn Wind, Scarlet Leaves. Ada ini dong. Tapi di mapnya nggak bisa sih. Wewa. Oh iya. Kalau teleport nggak bisa komunikasi ya kalau udah kalau udah kebuka. Menarik. Tapi gue nggak pernah dapet physical damage bonus lagi. Kalau diingat-ingat yang goblet itu, physical damage bonus gue baru 1 ini, nggak ada dapet yang lain lagi. Nggak tau, gue mulai berpikir buat ganti ke Beidou sih.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I mean good fortune, right?
Yes.
I'm still learning to talk like a local.
Nice, okay,
Is
you're
there
good.
anything I can help you with?
I need
We
your
wanted
number.
to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Yeah, that's
Well-
also.
There is a way,
Great! We came to the right person.
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
I'll take it.
Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
Oh no.
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there.
Huh?
Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from the US save you?
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And
Lupakan Kazuha untuk sementara. Lihatlah kakak Beidou.
Well,
Baiklah.
because everything is just too
Kita,
restrictive over
kita
there.
lihat Beidou.
The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I have a compelling reason. Yes.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still
No
need
spoiler,
to get
Dada.
past the samurai guards
Bye-bye.
that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of
Ini kita
Inazuma.
ceritanya nonton film.
And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
By they have Rito.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the
Iya
dangerous
kan?
side.
Hang on, gue
Plus,
ganti judul.
Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant.
Spoiler.
You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and
There
wide
you go.
has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Let's go. Beidou. Oh, jauh. Oh, yang ini. Aduh, oke. Apa kita mesti manjat? Kayaknya sih kita mesti manjat. Oke, kita mesti manjat. Let's see. Di situ ya. Oke, dapat. Adventure time. Hang on, tadi ini apa? Nyampe nggak ya? Apa gue mesti bawa kayu ya? Hang on. Ke situ deh. Mesti lawan Abyss Mage. Now let's do it. Abyss Mage.
Solidify.
Coming to be. Get back.
Oh, kejadian itu. Udah meninggal belum? Oh, udah meninggal. Ini. artefak. Ah, apakah gue bakal hoki? Oh ya, gue nggak ada. Oh, apakah gue bakal hoki? Coba tes. Nah, gue gak hoki. Ada kipas gue meninggal. Oke, aman. Ah, gue tunggu 10 full nanti. Simpan dulu. Oh, bisa lari. Wah. Gua ambil telurmu. Udah bisa lari lagi. Hang on. Oh. Oh my god. Coba gacha lagi deh. Penasaran. Bau. Terus ganti ke ini. Oke. Wow. Beidou, I'm coming for ya. Tenang, mending kita berburu harta karun bersama teman-teman yang lainnya. Let's go. Berburu harta karun. Oh, kita kena. Oh, Beidou. Let's see. Oh, coba gue pakai voice Jepang ya. Oh, coba gue pakai voice Jepang. Tapi memori gue nggak cukup. Memori gue nggak cukup. Yang Beidou di atas kan? No. Ah, gue benci ketinggian ya. Ah, gue ngilu. Oh, adek gue ngilu. Beidou.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you?
Hello.
The one who fought against the Fatui Osile, right?
Yes. Have we met?
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Ooh.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Yes.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Dia tahu.
The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Is this guy a bard by any chance?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Nice angle.
Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
No.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Okay.
Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
Hey, I know that
And
film.
with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament.
Ya kagak ada
Now that's
Jepang
gonna
skip
turn a
deh.
few heads. I think we
Nggak
can
cukup
expect a
memorinya.
healthy turnout this time.
Maunya segitu.
But we didn't come here
Ara-ara
to
Baidu
take
Jepang
part in a
itu.
martial arts tournament.
Ah,
Well,
mantap.
before you dismiss the idea completely,
Saya
you might be
tidak.
interested to hear that the prize
Low
this
budget,
time round
low
is
budget.
particularly sought after.
Baidu
Get this.
mantap. Ya.
It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of
Gue
fact.
setuju sih.
If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods.
No, nih
So if
bom.
anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
To be honest, I'm not interested.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yep.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up
Ticket
to
to
you.
Inazuma, baby. That was easy.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Let's give this a shot.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Menarik. The Gathering Storm. Baidu.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign up already.
Okay.
I've already fixed up the arena. You can't miss it.
Alright, let's go then. Hang on, tadi apa ya? Tadi apa ya? Oh, gue pengen gacha satu-satu. Oh, gue pengen gacha satu-satu. Why not?
Osmanthus wine.
Maybe. Apa ini? Wah, C5 dong.
Tastes the
Oh.
same as I remember.
Coto mate. Oh, baby. Channelnya apa? Attack. Oh, hang on, Rise of Termination itu. Menarik. Kayaknya gue mesti buat ini deh. Gue butuh apa ya? Aduh. Ini ya, Pak. 65121. I can work with that. Tapi ini nanti ya. Kayak ini. 55131. Let's go, Bang.
But where are
Oh,
those
let's go.
who share?
Oh, satu lagi, please. Oh, please. One more. Rosaria boleh juga ya. Susu 5 jeti. Boleh deh, gacha sekali lagi. Maybe. 9 kali lagi buat bintang 5 ya. Oh, hang on. 9 kali buat bintang 5. 9 kali lagi buat bintang 4. Yes. Paimon Shop. Let's go. Waktunya ikut turnamen. Gile. Satu lagi please. C6 kedua gua setelah Razor. Ntar gua bisa lah mix Razor sama Rosaria. Bisa lah. Turnamen. Gue ganti HP. Mana ya? HP. Momo Tenki. Mami Beidou.
Let's
Mami
see who the
Beidou.
other competitors are.
Let's see.
Beidou said,
Oh ya, bentar lagi reset Pakmin
"Hello,
Shop. Iya, bentar
are you
lagi.
here to compete in the Crux Clash?"
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Formal. Hello again, Arcan of Artifact. Hello,
Doesn't
Nabil.
sound like the most
Welcome to the
official
stream.
tournament out there.
Ambil popcorn.
What? You...
Kita nonton film ini.
Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out.
Oh.
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds dangerous.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
Uh-huh.
Apa itu wajahnya kecil banget?
Even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Ya, me too. Bye-bye. Mata nih. Mata nih. Jinyu. Bangun Traveler bagus nggak kalau di build? Bagus.
If so,
Nanti kan bisa ganti-ganti
seems I
elemen.
found myself another new
Nanti tinggal sesuai
adversary.
kebutuhan aja.
So, you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing.
Apa tuh?
A vision.
Ah,
You have so much self-confidence.
are you a renowned fighter?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Okay.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice,
Jadi dia bawa ini apa
concentrating
namanya?
mostly on rare and esoteric styles of kung fu.
Cheerleader nanti di
As a
belakang.
high achiever by nature,
2,
I'm
4, 6,
confident
8.
I've
Who
done
do we
enough to guarantee
appreciate?
my victory in this
Jinyo,
tournament.
Jinyo. Menarik. I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Oh, gue pengen cheerleader juga. Siapa ini? Cai.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
The who?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him.
Okay.
To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
Gimana tuh?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an
Kimetsu no
incoming
Yaiba.
stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Oh.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
Oh.
If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
Okay.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
A vision won't make you better at martial art.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Well, that's the spirit.
See you in the arena.
See you in the arena. Oh, teknik pernapasan ya. Gue bakal mikirnya nanti dia bakal bilang
Up against an
Kami
inflated
tadi no
ego,
kokyu.
some gullible
Isi no
guy
kata.
who's way too much
Kira
for their kung fu
Keisen.
classes, and another guy
Kita
who's
lihat
just
nih.
really average. Seems like you got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Chess.
Come on, let's go sign up.
Oh ya, sign up. Chess.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
Lancer Man. Nice to meet you.
Wait, aren't you?
No.
Did I hear that right?
Lancer
Is it
Man.
really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
Hello.
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Sure, come,
I
come.
trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
No, I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. Say for yourself.
Yeah, look at
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Sure.
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Let's see. I defeated the Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and also a dragon too. Put down battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Dude.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
I don't want that.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I have my
I
reason.
see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
No. Everyone is misunderstanding the situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Tibet think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Oh yeah.
In any case,
You're right.
looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Makes sense.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Okay, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go.
Oh, let's
Are you
do
ready
this.
to compete?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Okay, let's do this.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Okay.
Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Bedo. Please lumin di arah-arah kakak Bedo. Hang on. Bedo. Kayaknya nggak dapat arah-arah,
I
sih.
knew I wouldn't
Dapatnya
regret
orang-orang nanti.
introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
Okay.
You fought well.
Come on.
All right, then.
I mean, thank you.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament.
Yeah.
And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
They know I was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Okay.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Yes.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair, Hannah was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
After a long wait, your opponent in the semi-final.
We're finally here, folks. The Rails show is about to begin.
Okay.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent
Kakak
has
Beto
fought
masuk.
many rounds to get to the semifinals. This
Go
makes
to
him a
Holy Jail.
seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I won.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Okay.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Oh! Talk to Juhan. Juhan.
Your
Stress.
opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Okay.
Relax.
Thank you.
My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I'm ready.
Okay, follow me.
Me
At last, the
versus
moment
Ronchi.
we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero? Or
Ouch!
the dark horse?
Ouch!
I don't care
Dark
about
horse.
the prize.
Oh.
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Oh. Wah. Oh. Okay. Talk to Roxy.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
It's good feeling.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
It is.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Oh.
So don't get too cocky.
Okay.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Uncle
Paimon
Young.
thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
Thank you.
I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Aww.
Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Better luck next time.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the
Nih,
floor.
pernapasan itu kah?
Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
We'll see, we'll see. Okay.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Oh.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
How did your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Hang in there, buddy.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Get well, son. Get well, son.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
Beto.
Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
Thank you.
I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience.
Oh,
I guess
Kazuha.
not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style.
Oh, Beto.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form.
Minggir,
It's also
Paimon.
obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Yes, Beto. Oh. Hang on, let me enjoy the view. Okay, better to be safe than sorry.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you.
I'm in
Let's go
love.
somewhere a little quieter, shall we?
I'm in love with Beto.
I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Okay.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Yeah? Wait, what?
does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Okay. Hang on, let me fart. Ah, lovely. Iya kan? 45, oh, jauh ya. Oh, jauh. Oke. Oh, gue mulai lapar. Oh, gue mulai lapar. Ah, bawah. Ah, gue ngantuk juga. Coba gacha lagi. Oh, oh, apa ini? Oh, weh, C berapa ini? Hang on. C6 kah? Oh, oh, let's go. Oh, kita gitu. Let's go. Ah, ini C6 kedua. C6 kedua setelah ini. Oh, gue mesti build. Oke, gue mesti build sih. Yang dapat Jin sini ngumpul. Tadi ada yang dapat Jin tuh. Sekarang dia dapat C6 Sinchu. Let's go. Apa nih kamu banget nih? Paket data. Wah, dapat paket data 60 giga. Hoki apa ini? Hoki macam apa ini?
And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
So you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
Mau.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's knowledge.
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Fair enough.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Ooh. If you didn't want to start the show, Kazuha.
You control the elements without a vision. That means... Oh, pay no attention to me. I was just talking to myself. I will be sure to observe your battle intently.
Okay. So, apa kita harus pakai itu ya? Kita pakai Geo. Terus kita pakai Electro. Terus kita pakai Cryo. Oh. Hang on. Oh. 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 Oh, I don't like it. Okay.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Thank you. I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
I'm not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Huh? Oh yeah. Oh, more spoiler? No, no. I want.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Lancelot!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they get the match time mixed up.
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Okay. Hilang.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Hilang suaranya.
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Seems there's nothing else we can do.
Come with me.
Oh, gue baru sadar Paimon yang hilang. Gue baru sadar Paimon yang hilang. Wah. Paimon you're good. Coba gacha lagi kan? Ya, coba gacha lagi. Gacha. Udah berapa ya?
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Let's go.
Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
Hang on. Huh. Challenge complete.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
Oh.
You'll see shortly.
Okay. Investigate.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
Gimana? Oh,
You
bisa.
can hear
Let's go.
that too? What does it sound like?
Oh.
Hubris.
Oh, come on.
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Sampai enggak ya? Tidak nyampe. Oh, tidak sampai. BTW PT berapa emang? Nggak ingat. Ada PT berapa ya? Hang on. History. PT berapa ya? Tadi kan 10. Terus bisa 5. 30-35 kah? 30-35 kah? Ada berapa ya? 6 kali 7 berapa? kan 6 kali 6 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 42. Terus terakhir itu dapat apa? Sinju kan 42 43 atau 44? 44 mungkin. Mungkin 44.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too?
Let's go.
What does it sound like?
Oh!
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
Follow you.
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Okay. Sini.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders,
Treasure
just as I
hoarder.
expected. In which case, please stand back.
Okay.
The hunter.
Talk to the... Masih jauh. Oh, gue benci lawan yang ini. Masih jauh kan? Ya masih di sana, masih di sana. Aku ngegaram yang kan ada, aku ngegaram yang ada kena azab.
You
Oh, dapat
caught up with
Kazuha.
me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the
As
speed
fast
of
as
the
fuck,
wind.
boy.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision.
Hello.
Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
You.
Triple S.
You.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to catch up to me.
Hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
There will be consequences if you resist any further.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Nah, he's serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Alright, let's go. Fight the flyer.
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you were planning all this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Aww.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so determined to rekindle the vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Okay.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Oh.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Let's go. For the win! For the win! Aduh, sakit ya. Dapat Primo nggak ya?
Did Beto leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Oh.
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Hey!
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So, will we be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision. Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful.
Thank you.
One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Complete. Oh, Primo. Gacha. An achievement. Oh. Gacha. Gacha. Vamos after it. Bloodstained Great Sword. Oh, udah berapa ya? Udah berapa ya? Tadi kan terakhir satu Shinchu, nggak salah. Nggak tahu sih. Nggak tahu. Oh, Shinchu C6. Nah, Shinchu C6. Jadi gimana? Activating the Guhua Sword Rain Cutter. Ini Guhua Sword Rain Cutter. Attack greatly enhance the third sword rain attack on hit. The third sword rain attack also regenerate 3 energy for. Oh, so wait, coba mati. Oh, menarik. Oh, jadi nggak perlu pakai. Oh, nggak perlu pakai energy recharge, nggak perlu pakai energy recharge. Oh, gue butuh nobles sih. Gue butuh nobles baru. Mungkin butuh energi recharge, cuma yang mana ya? Ini deh. Tapi kurang crit rate ya. Iya, kurang crit rate. Pak 3115. Hang on, let's see. Nunggu sejam baru keluar di history. Ini. Besok aja berarti. Hang on. Test drive Nah, test drive, let's go. Oh, tiap pedang itunya ngasih energi, yes. Test drive kemana ya? Oh, sayangnya di locknya begini. Oh, sayangnya di locknya begini. 2000 kok gede ya? Wewa? Kok bisa gede? Oh, menarik sih. Kok 2000 ya? Kemana ya? Kemana ya? Kemana ya? Sini coba. Menarik, menarik, menarik. Oh, gue mesti gacha. Oh, Kazuha. Asik sih. Kazuha Shinchu. Combo wombo. Sini kan.
Witness the power rain outlines your...
Energinya langsung full. Oh, apa gara-gara Mona yang hang on? Nah, gara-gara Mona sih langsung full itu. Kemana ya? Babi raksasa, yes, babi raksasa. Coba lawan babi raksasa. Ayo kita lawan babi raksasa. Kayak gimana kita kalau lawan babi raksasa? Let's go.
Time to act.
Coba ini dulu. Oh iya.
Going in. Let's light it up. Let me read you. Know my sword.
Oh, nikmatnya.
Retribution.
Oh. Oh baby. Langsung penuh. Holy. Alasan kenapa pakai dub English, HP gue memorinya nggak cukup. Gue kebanyakan ini kan, kalau misalnya gue harus gimana ya, kan gue rekamnya di laptop, nah terus gue edit videonya di HP. Nah kalau gue pindahin ke HP itu dia memorinya agak mentok gitu. Jadi ya begitu ya. Ya begitu. Oh, Shinchu. Oh baby, hang on. Ada nggak yang secret? Oke. Defense. Cuma ini yang bagus. Ini oke sih. Ini masih OTW. Tapi nggak ada energi recharge-nya. Nggak ada juga. Oh, menarik Shinchu. Oh, baby Shinchu. Tapi gue butuh Hydro nantinya ya. Tapi kalau Hydro kan gue bisa pakai ini satu. Terus tinggal satu lagi, cari satu lagi. Kalau bisa sih yang bulu. Ya dan ntar kita fokus ke Diluc kan naikin ke 80 atau 90 kan. Ntar baru kita gas Shinchu. Oh, Shinchu C6. Oh, nikmat. Dub English the best, no debat titik. English nggak apa-apa. Cuma enak sih dengerin yang Jepang. Nah itu pengen pakai Jepang tapi memorinya nggak cukup. So, iya. HOD 2, iya pengennya HOD 2. Nanti kita ini dulu. Naikin Diluc ke level 80. Baru gas HOD. Kita jadiin Shinchu. Wih, nikmat ya Shinchu channel. Oh ya, buat apa namanya? Saltiin arrow, hang on. C6. Ini udah jam berapa? Apa udah sampai sini aja kah? Helm of Dominator. Helm of Dominator. No, Heart of Death. So, sampai ini aja. Sampai sini aja. Ntar besok kita coba gacha satu-satu. Sehari satu kan bisa. Jadi kan ini udah full ke 40. Iya, full ke 40-an. Kan ini masih ada 20 hari. Terbati ntar terakhir ya kira-kira
If my calculations
60
are correct,
70.
Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a
Soalnya
batch
kan
of
gue
new
masih
releases today. He added
masih
a
ada
small
apa ini Blessing of Welkim. Blessing of Welkim gue berapa hari? 20 hari. Pas ya 20 hari ya. Red on. Soalnya gue kemarin dapat deluxe. So let's go Kazuha baby. Oh, gue butuh Kazuha sih. Tapi gue bisa pakai ini sih. Max. Coba deh. Apapun demi Kazuha. Oh, apa ini? Oh, why not? Sih, bisa pull sekali lagi. Nambah PT. Coba deh pakai cara yang mati. Dapat cici gue banner Kazuha. Oh no. Rape. Rest in peace. Bisa yuk Kazuha. Bisa yuk Kazuha. Kita pakai coba tumbal ini. Cara YouTuber. Kita bunuh dulu C6 ya kan. Wow. Udah meninggal, oke. Kedas gitu. Muncul. Terus teleport. And gacha. Last pull. Moment of truth. Tapi kan udah 300 ya. Tetap masih belum dapat. Udah berapa tapi ya? Besok aja sih ngeceknya. Masih belum muncul. Kan sejam ya. Iya, biar besok aja kita cek. Oh, Razor ya. Oh, satu lagi dong. Biar C6 juga ininya. Oh, biar ini ke C6. Please. Attack decrease opponent physical resist. Kalau ini C6, mungkin gue nggak jadi build deluxe. Mungkin deluxe-nya gue buang. Mungkin. Besok bisa 5 pull. Iya kah? Hang on. Belum bisa. Hari Kamis. Hari Kamis kan harusnya. Bentar coba cek. Shop. Gue red on tapi sengaja di save primo buat bal. Kayaknya bal masih lama sih. Aman sih. Berapa hari lagi? Oh ya, hari Kamis. Oh, nggak, masalahnya gini. Si Kazuha ini dia kasusnya bakal kayak Albedo. Tahu kan dulu Albedo gimana? Kayak dijelek-jelekin dulu Albedo. Terus taunya sekarang gimana? Meta dia 2 Geo atau pakai itu Albedo, 1 buat ini subs DPS jatuhnya. Nah ini si Kazuha ini dia CC sama damage amplifier. Jadi CC-nya tuh buat ngumpulin ke satu area gitu kan, buat ngumpulin ke sak gitu kayak ulti venti gitu tuh, sama dia nambah damage elemental. Jadi kalau misalnya ke infuse ini kan damage-nya ke infuse, dia bukan dari elemental reaction jadinya. Jadi kalau misalnya ke infuse hydro, nah itu dia nambahin hydro damage-nya tergantung dari EM-nya si Kazuha ini. Jadi bisa dibilang Kazuha ini free to play build lah. Oke lah pokoknya Kazuha nih. Jadi kayak kalau bisa pull sih pull. Soalnya metanya bakal main elemental juga. So main elemental, Kazuha the best. CC sama damage amplifier ceritanya. Oh, nikmat pokoknya. So, sampai sini aja. Besok kita lanjut lagi. Sehari sekali gacha sama kita besok jadiin deluxe. Sekarang resetnya kita pakai buat Pyro Regis Fine. Oh, oke. Pengen full Kazuha tapi udah kebanyakan karakter angin. Termasuk angin. Gacha aja. Dia beda genre. Oke, pokoknya oke. Sub DPS terbaik lah pokoknya. Cooldownnya cepet. Jadi kalau main apa namanya? Mainnya ini loh. Tim revolve itu. Jadi kayak Bennett skill ganti Shinju skill, nanti ganti Kazuha skill, mainnya kayak gitu-gitu. Enak banget, enak. Percaya. Silly, halo Silly. Welcome to the stream. Tapi sayangnya kita mau off dulu. Udah udah malam. Udah jam 10 di sini. Sama sih ada satu orang mau dinaikin artefaknya. Tapi kayaknya sih besok aja. Gue udah kelaparan. So, thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. And see you tomorrow. Bye bye.